Laban lang, alamin natin ang katotohanan. Mismo yung ICC, inaalma pala na hindi ito extradition.
Madam Chair.
Yes, Senator
Just
Cayetano.
some points. I understand, SOJ, where you're going, but ang problem ko kasi yung pumirma yung representative supposedly ng bansa. Kasi from the start, information on the surrender and transfer yung title nung form. But as you said, kasi extradition is a form of surrendering, diba? Pero hindi yun ang sinunod natin. So ang understanding ko kasi, very strict din yung ICC sa human rights. Kasi precisely nga, it's a court that based everything on human rights. So they want to make sure with the form that we followed human rights. Okay. So dun sa number 10, personally, I'm not committing the committee. Personally, I can understand that the service of the warrant is part of the national proceeding. But when you cite, kasi when the ambassador signed his name and ang nakalagay, he received legal assistance during national proceeding, it gives the impression that there was more than just the service of the warrant. If you relate that with number 8, kasi sa number 8, competent national judicial authority. So for example, kung sa kanila kasama ng judiciary yung fiscal, sa atin ang competent na judiciary is just the judiciary.
Mr. Senator, kasi nga, yung questions in the form refer to a case of extradition.
Yes.
Case of first impression nga to,
Yes.
even to the ICC, even to the Philippine government, to the Executive Department, to the Senate, to the Supreme Court, this is a case of first impression.
And
Kahit
assuming
na, lalo na kung first impression, di ba dapat linagay na lang, I do not know. Doon sa ibang question,
Madam-
sinagot niya, no, I do not know. Bakit dito buong ningning siya sumagot?
Yeah. Can I pursue that? So, assuming, Mr. Secretary, that I will hook, line, and sinker agree with you, yun ang point ko, di ba? That the representative of the Philippine government should not just sign. He should have noted there, surrender to, not applicable, etc. Because nga, ang titignan naman yung dokumento, hindi yung paliwanag. But I have one more question, and ma'am, payagan nyo, itulay ko rin to kay General Torre. Sir, pakinggan nyo yung question ko kay Ambassador, kasi baka may link to sa isang tanong ko sa inyo. Ambassador, if you go one by one sa questions, it seems to me the ICC wants to make sure na nasunod yung due process at saka human rights ng akusado at ng inaresto. In your view, meron po bang violation ng batas sa pag-arrest or pag-detain ni former President Duterte?
Wala po.
So wala.
Apo.
So wala. And you know our law, so walang violation.
Opo, opo.
Okay. How about you, General Torre? May violation po ba sa arrest or detention ni former President Duterte?
No, sir.
No, wala. Categorical, wala tayong violate na law.
No, sir.
Okay. Can I read to you Republic Act 7438, an act defining certain rights of person arrested and detained under custodial investigation, as well as the duties of the arresting, detaining, and investigating officer and providing benefits for violation thereof. Section F, any person arrested or detained, arrested, detained, or under custodial investigation shall be allowed visits by or conference with any member of the immediate family or any medical doctor or priest, minister, chosen by him or by any member of his immediate family or by his counsel. I saw the video, sir. President Duterte was asking for his own doctors. Ang sabi niyo, hindi, may dala kayong doktor na colonel. Tama po ba?
That's one part, sir.
Yes, so you did not allow him to bring in his own doctor.
There's another video that will show that he has his doctors from the Cardinal Santos.
Yes, and he was saying kulang yon kasi ano pa sila, di ba? Yung iba pang doctors, pero hindi na pinayagan. There's videos from outside, yung ibang gamit, etc. Correct, sir? So, you can answer, hindi to yes or no. So, to your point, did you allow all of his doctors in or no?
Sir, we have substantial doctor. I think we have complied with 7438, sir.
Okay, it doesn't say here substantial. It
We
says
complied with
here,
7438, sir.
no sir, ang sabi kasi dito, his choice, hindi nyo choice. Hindi nyo choice i-limit yung doctors niya. Ang sabi nyo substantial. So, I will clarify. Were there doctors that he requested you did not allow in? Yes
I was
or
not
no?
aware of that, sir.
Okay, you're not aware kung meron pinapasok o wala.
Kung meron siya ibang
Okay.
additional doctor,
But I saw the video wherein you're saying 2-star, ako na nagdedesisyon, I will not allow VP Sara in. Tama?
yes, sir.
Okay. Hindi ba siya anak? Ang nakalagay dito, the person's immediate family shall include his or her spouse, fiancé, parent or child, brother, sister, grandparent, grandchild, uncle, aunt, nephew, niece, etc. Ang penalty nito ay 4 na taon na kulong. Penalty clause. Any arresting public officer, employee, or any investigator who fails to inform any person arrested, detained, or under custodial investigation of his right to remain silent and to have competent penalty of not less than 8 years. Ito, sa letter B, any person who obstructs or prevents any of his lawyers, any member of his family, or person arrested, detained, ayan, medical doctor or priest of his choice 4 years. So, sir, you prevented VP Sara from entering.
At sir, maraming salamat sa pagbigay sa akin ng pagkakataon na ito para maklarify yan, sir. Dahil nung first hearing natin, sir, ay palagay ko na-explain na lahat yan, sir. At nagkaroon ng napakaraming mga...
Nung first hearing, sir, ang pinag-usapan kasi doon na lawyer, ako, upon looking at the Constitution, kaming mga senador, we cannot appear before the court, but we can practice. Pero ang presidente, vice president cannot practice. So, kasama na ako doon at yung ibang nagsabing abogada. Pero, nung nakita ko tong batas na to, nakalagay, pag anak, you cannot stop them from visiting. And nakita ko yung video, but sabi nyo nga, may kompleto kayong video, that's why I'm asking you, baka naman pinapasok nyo nang hindi ko alam. Sabi mo, 2-star, sir, ako nag-decision nito, sir. I don't know if you use the word, ako mananagot. So, simple lang question ko, did you prevent VP Sara from seeing her father? Yes or no?
Can I expound, sir, before I answer the yes,
Yes,
or
go
no?
ahead.
Thank you, sir. Kaya ako nagpapasalamat, sir, na ma-expound yan, sir. Dahil after the first hearing, medyo marami-rami ang lumabas, sir, ng mga misinformation regarding that matter, sir. Yes, sir, I did I did deny the request of President Duterte for him to allow VP Sara to enter, sir. Kasi nga naman, sir, mag-alas 10 na yun, sir. And that is already around 12 hours after we first got him into custody. The VP has all the chances to be with the President earlier that day. We're expecting her. Actually, sir, mga alas 3 pa lang. May information na darating siya. And kung gusto talaga nilang pumasok, sir, pwede naman, sir, eh. Kasi
Hinadlakan mo nga di ba?
sinundo, ma'am, sa loob ng Villamor.
Sinabi nyo na hinarang, di ba? Sabi
Yes,
nyo,
ma'am. Ito, mama,
gabi na, matagal na.
I did really prevent that from the VP. I told the president that she can visit her on the detention cell in Hague. Sabi ko kung gusto niya talaga. Pero
Sabi
kasi
mo
nga naman,
papasok, pero
ma'am,
sa kabila
sandali, ma'am.
sinabi mo, you prevented
let
her.
me-
Talaga.
let me clarify, ma'am, hindi pa ako tapos, ma'am, eh. May
Hindi, iba-iba lang yung sinasabi mo eh.
Ma'am, patapusin niyo ako kung pwede. Kung pwede, ma'am. Okay lang. Kasi ma'am, meron tayong...
I think the resource person is
If you will allow me. Sir, if you will allow me. Sir,
yeah.
Okay, sir.
Kaya nga, but please.
eto, sir, After all was being said and done, yung sasakyan nila, sir, and 5 other vehicles, nakapasok at sinundo sila, sir. Ang aeroplano nasa bukas pang pintuan, sir. So, yan, sir, ang isang tumayong balahibo ko nun, sir, noong panahon na nakita ko, andyan yata si VP Sara, andyan si Bongo nakapasok na. Kasi sinusundo na, sir, si Hanilet at saka si Kitty, sir, ng kanilang mga sasakyan, together with the other entourage. Bakit nila sumabay doon, sir, sa tarmac? Bukas pa naman, sir, ang pintuan.
Alam mo, Madam Chair,
Sir,
you
That's a new information, sir.
pwede pumasok yung si Ma'am Hanilit at saka si Kitty. Gusto mo ring sabay-sabay na sila.
Sir, ganito. Hindi ko dinideny na pinrevent ko si VP Sara na pumasok based on the request of the president, the former president.
Okay.
The reason for that,
You prevented VP Sara from entering.
yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Because the reason for that is that 12 hours na ang nakalipas at tapos na ang lahat ng mga delaying tactics.
Nick,
I cannot allow that. Otherwise,
Nick,
magiging magulo pa ang situation.
Nag-expire pala yung karapatan ng
may expiration date pala yung karapatan ng anak na bumisita sa kanyang tatay.
Sir, we do believe, ako sir, personally, that's my call at that time because I'm operating on the premise
So,
na
it's your call to
Yes,
violate
sir.
the law. It's your call to violate the law. Dahil nakalagay sa batas, binasa ni Senator Alan Cayetano na bawal na pigilan yung anak na bumisita. So it's your call to violate the law.
hindi sa ganong context, sir.
Anong context?
Anong
Kasi
context
sabi
mo?
ko lang, talagang hinadlangan mo yung pagpasok eh.
Mr. President, I won't labor the point kasi sinagot niyo naman, sir, yung tanong ko. Kasi nga, going back to Ambassador Lacanilao, that's a violation of the law. If you look at the law, it says arrested, detained, and custodial investigation. Kung arrested lang to, baka may lusot, 12 hours, 6 hours, matagal na. Pero ang nakalagay sa law kasi, you cannot deny pag arrested, detained, and custodial investigation. No if, no buts tong batas na to because nga, in the past, lalo pagka wala pa naman internet masyado nito eh. 1992, no? Wala pa masyado yung mga bago pa lang yung mga cellphone na ba nito or ano. But ang point, sir, there's no exceptions here. So that's a matter of defense kay General Torre. But just to pursue this, yung Dr. Suba ni President Duterte certified him fit to travel. Di ba sabi niya, sir, eventually pinapasok niyo rin doktor niya. So nung una, sa video nakita ko, ay hindi pa kasi niya nagsasubmit yung buong video, kaya hindi pa namin na-review, no? That's why I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt. Kasi I'm not an eyewitness, I didn't see and even if I'm not an eyewitness, I didn't view the video, no? So dun sa nakita ko kasi, you were denying, the President was saying, you have to make sure I'm fit to travel, and then sabi niya, doktor ko, ang sabi niyo, may doktor na dito, it was a police or military colonel. So eventually you let in some of his doctors, correct, sir? Yeah. They certified that he was fit to travel.
I believe, sir, on that argument, we can
No,
already...
it's not an argument. I was just asking.
Okay, sir.
Did they certify that he was fit to travel or hindi sila tinanong were they fit to travel?
It's a part of the procedure for his private doctors for that to do that, sir. It will be the government doctors who will be...
No, that's not true, sir. Ang nakalagay ho dito sa batas, it can be his doctors. Magiging inutil yung batas if you invite your doctors and then they cannot certify. So, mangyayari nun, if they certify hindi pwede, sinertify ng government doctor pwede, korte ang magsasabi at kakasuhan yung doktor na nagkakamali. Hindi mo pwede basta i-replace ng government doctor yung, so like now, no? If anyone here biglang nag-faint at sinabing hindi na siya pwedeng mag-appear dito, we have a Senate doctor. But if it's the doctor of the witness who tells us, we cannot immediately judge on the two. Kasi even dito po sa surrender, may mga tanong about being fit to travel eh. Na ang nakalagay nga eh, and even yung baka mapahamak yung kapitan. Kasi kung titignan niyo po yung yung
Yes.
pinirmahan ng kapitan, sa pinirmahan niya po may nakalagay doon ha. Saan yun?
Yes, Senator Cayetano, kung pwede lang
Yeah,
i-clarify,
anyway.
ang nangyari, si Kitty, sinabi talaga na hindi pinapasok yung doktor. At sinabi ni Dr. Rosa Alensi na ang dating Pangulo, napakataas na ng kanyang diabetes, umabot ng 328. He needs to be admitted directly to a hospital. Nagkaroon ng diskusyon doon sa Villamor, pinatawag yata, nung isang Colonel Dr. Donald Palma, cardiologist, na hindi siya nasa kalagayan na magbiyahe ng mahaba. Pero pinirmahan ni Dr. Colonel Jonathan Rico, isa na namang Armed Forces Doctor, Commanding Officer ng Air Force, na pwede siyang bumiyahe. So, ibig sabihin, maliwanag, na ang pumirma ng certification na fit to travel ay hindi kanyang doktor na hindi pinapasok, kundi doktor ng AF. General, tama ba yung sinasabi ni Senator Bongo na 3 oras nang nag-iintay yung sariling doktor ni dating Pangulo at hindi pinapapasok ng pagkahaba-habang panahon samantalang may sakit ng kanyang pasyente?
There was a doctor from Cardinal Santos, ma'am, babae. At nag-request pa nga yun ng...
3 oras pang nag-iintay.
Nag-request pa ng... na magpapasok ng ECG, ma'am.
Pero 3 oras nag-iintay?
3 to 4 hours po bago pinapasok ang doktor at yung ambulansya. Ginawa nga pong installment yung pagpapasok ninyo. Una, papasukin muna yung isang doktor. Pinapasok na naman yung isang doktor. Finally po, kailangan pumasok yung ambulansya, yung ECG mismo, pati yung oxygen. Atayin mo naman yung doktor, wala yung ambulansya, wala yung ECG, wala yung oxygen. Tingnan niyo po yung records ninyo, ano oras nakapasok. 10 a.m. yung arrival, kapasok yung doktor, mga 2:00 na po, siguro 3:00. Ito, 4 hours. Pakiusap ko lang po yung katotohanan lamang po. Huwag na tayong magpaligoy-ligoy dito, huwag na natin iikot pa. The truth lang po.
Maraming salamat, Senator Go. At nakita ko yung mga retrato ni Presidente Duterte, nakahiga, natutulog sa isang maliit na upuan, may oxygen cannula. Talagang sintomas yun. Pag nahihilo na sa diabetes, hindi ba kayo natauhan doon sa sitwasyon niya, sa kalagayan niya? Di pa kayo nag-alala na yung inaaresto ninyo talagang masama ang kalagayan, maluba ang karamdaman? Yes, General Torres. Nakita mo naman siguro, nakita ko lang sa picture, di mas lalo mong nakita.
Regarding the medical condition of the former president, sa tingin ko naman, ma'am, sufisyente ang mga doktor na nandun, and I defer to their expertise.
Hindi niya doktor. Ang ayon sa siya pinili ng doktor.
Ma'am, may picture tayo rito na may doktor siya sarili galing sa sa Cardinal Santos. Babae po yun, nakaputing t-shirt. At siya po ay doktor ni PRRD. Ay sa akin lang naman, Mr. I take comfort on the fact that we have a benefit of 2020 hindsight, ma'am. Bago maglanding aeroplano ni President Duterte, he himself was the one who made a video, pinadala niya sa anak niya, pinost ni Kitty, sinasabi niya okay siya. So I think all the discussions now about this medical condition, parang siya lang mismo nagsabi mo na okay siya bago maglanding sa Hague. At ibinigay niya kay Kitty yun, pinost sa internet yun, and everyone sees. So
our Chief PNP can explain bakit yung CIDG ang naging lead samantalang investigasyon ang dapat mission nila.
Ma'am, just want to yun sa background po natin, yun sa PNP po, ang Interpol PCTC ang dalawa lang po pinapadala niya, no? Pagka doon sa PNP po, ang main task po namin, pagka PCTC, CIDG, ang sa NBI naman, NBI Interpol. So usually, pagka may request po ang PCTC, ang pinakadiretso po namin is CIDG, not any other unit when it comes to arrest po.
Pero you have the choice, ano?
Madam Chair.
Hindi naman lagi CIDG nag-aaresto nitong mga high-profile personalities. Wala naman ako nakikita ng CIDG sa TV pag nakikita yung iba't ibang krimen. Hindi naman lagi sila
Ma'am, when it comes to the request of the PCTC, ang tasking po is always sa CIDG po. Yun po yung natin sa
ang
PCTC.
binanggit ni Executive Director ay yung NBI. Wala siyang binanggit na CIDG.
Ma'am, when it comes to the PNP, ang PNP po, ang automatic po namin, it's from me, I always task the CIDG po when it comes to Interpol matters po.
So it's in fact your choice. General Torres is a trusted and competent general, and that's the reason you chose it.
No, ma'am, that's for me, it's always the CIDG when it comes to yung mga national po ng, ng huli po.
Yes, Senator Bato, please.
Thank you, Madam Chair. General Marbel, kung si General Torre ang pinapa-operate mo doon, ibig bang sabihin na lahat ng actions niya lahat ng ginawa niya ay sanction mo.
Opo, it's under po ng Philippine National Police po yan.
So lahat ng ginawa niya, sagot mo.
Yes, sir. Opo.
Thank you. That's the PNP that I would like to believe. Whatever your people does or fail to do, sagot mo. Diba?
Just to clarify, no, ang sinasabi po natin, all legal po, ang sinasabi lang, we're just assisting po yung PCTC. That's reasonable po na ang request po sa kami po
I'm not
PCTC.
referring to PCTC anymore, yung sa kabuuan ng operation.
Dito po sa Philippine National Police, lahat po ng action ng Philippine National under po sa atin, it's all legal po. When it comes to illegal, meron naman po kami mga ginagawa po niyan.
Hindi ko na sinabi illegal. Akin lang, basta yung ginawa ng tao mo, sagot mo. Ikaw ang PNP, di ba? Dapat ganun. Yan man talaga ang kuha natin. Trabaho natin. Sagot mo kayo lahat dahil you are carrying out the orders.
Yes, sir. Tama po yan. Kasi ang mandate po ng CID is really to effect po yung mga warrants of arrest po.
Okay, just for the record. Just for the record, Madam Chair. Thank you.
Kitang-kita naman doon sa video, kayo nagmamando, sangkatutak yung pulis, pero kayo yung pinakamataas ang rango. Pagkatapos, talagang CIDG operation ng labas. Tama ba yun?
Sa level ma'am ng implementation ng orders, pagbigay ng mission, that is led by me, supported by the other units of the Philippine National Police, as directed by the Chief of the Philippine National Police.
Right, but I did not see any other higher-ranking generals than you. You were the only one there. You were clearly the one leading the pack and determining what would happen next.
Baka hindi lang siguro ma'am na nakikita ang ibang high-ranking officers doon sapagkat traffic signals
Sabi
nila.
mo, Nick, na you said that sir, ako ang pinakabataas nito.
Yes, sir.
I'm two-star, di ba?
Yes, sir.
So, you stick to that.
Pero meron sir mga matataas na official there.
Pero,
Together with me, ma'am, sir.
Sino na mas mataas sa'yo at nagmamando? Wala naman kasi kaming narinig. Ikaw lang ang nandun. Wala namang masama kung ikaw ang inassign. Di syempre, gagampanan mo, di ba?
We are under the direction of the Chief PNP. He was there personally. Ang pag-implement lang sir ng ng actual arrest ay ang aking ginawa, and I operated under that direction to ensure that proper service of the warrant, the observation of the law, protection of the arrested person, and ensuring his safe delivery
Okay lang.
sa kung saan siya pinapadala sa
So,
akin.
simple lang. Was it a CIDG operation? Yes or no lang po? Para
No,
mag-inform
that's an PNP operation.
CIDG bahagi naman ng PNP. Pero sa dinami-dami ng division, sa dinami-dami ng pangkat sa PNP, CIDG ang pinili ng Chief PNP na maglulunsad nito. Tama po ba?
That is an operation, composite operation. That is an operation headed by a composite team of the PNP, led by the director of the CIDG, ma'am.
So, who give the order to have President Duterte transported to The Hague? Sino nagbigay ng order?
Sir, my order is to serve, the order that I received from the Chief of the Philippine National Police is to serve the warrant and ensure his delivery to the 250th wing, to the team that will deliver him to The Hague. On the nuances of the higher authorities, I may not be privy to that information.
Okay. Hanggang doon lang sa 250. Sino nagpadala sa kanya sa aeroplano? Nagpasakay sa aeroplano?
The order for me, sir, is to deliver him to the team that will deliver him to The Hague. And
Sinong team na yun?
na-establish naman natin, sir, that it is done by the Interpol.
Interpol. Sinong Interpol doon? Sinong Interpol doon?
Si Ambassador na kanila?
Kanila o nag-order sa'yo na isa kayo sa aeroplano?
Sir, I think we have already established. Yung order ko is for me to deliver him to the 250th wing and deliver him to the team.
Okay, sa doon sa 250th wing. Ngayon, pipilit mo siyang ilabas. Nakita po pa yung matanda, humawak sa lamisa. Ayaw siya magpadala sa'yo. Ayaw niyang sumakay sa aeroplano. Sino nag-order sa'yo na isakay siya sa aeroplano? Sino
Thank you
nag-order?
thank you for the questions, sir. The answer to the questions to the SOJ, considering that I have
Wala si SOG doon. Ikaw ang nagkarga sa kanya sa aeroplano. Kaya tinatanong kita, who gave you the order?
Still, sir, I take my orders from the Chief of the Philippine National Police.
So, Chief PNP, you give the order to have former President Duterte board the plane?
I think that from the very beginning, the DOJ's advice was sought on every step of the way.
Ma-inauthorize ninyo na tawagan yung iba't ibang pangkat ng PNP si General Torre. Siya lang namahala ng lahat.
Ma'am, ako po ang in charge po ng Philippine National Police. I just ordered General Torre to prepare yung po yung contingency natin kasi we heard from the news coming from the former president that there will be an ICC.
Pero iba-iba na yung mga grupo na tinatawagan niya, hindi na si IGG lang.
That's ma'am, dun sa atin sa ano natin, meron po yung power ng CIDG that's really to help from other units po. Okay naman po sa Philippine National Police po yan.
Okay, eto naman tayo.